Karthik Prabhu, okay, you can.
Yes, Mataji, started recording.
Yes, thank you so much. So it's Kartik month now, so that's why this Bhakti Vriksha. This is basically for those who have completed their Bhagavad Gita sessions. Okay, so Hare Krishna, everybody. We ISKCON Mangalore team is happy to announce that we have this Bhakti Vriksha. So this is basically they have all have completed the 18 days Bhagavad Gita session. So if you have not done it, you can still join tomorrow. A new batch is starting. We have three batches: 6 a.m. for NRI kids, then 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. IST. Okay, any batch you can join. So if you finish the 18 days, then Bhakti Vriksha is the second level of learning. But somehow the WhatsApp group has been shared and many new people are also here. So they won't be knowing the Hare Krishna mantra, and they should also know who Krishna is. Then only the second level is about this Bhakti Vriksha is basically we planned on value based education. Okay, just to know about the values in life and some stories based on Bhagavatam. But now because it's Kartik month, we have taken the leelas, the stories of Krishna. Okay, how from the Krishna book. And so just for this 4 weeks we will do this, and then we can go back to value based education. Okay, so many of you are from the old batch. Okay, so they can raise your hands if because there'll be an overview, review questions will be put. So Hare Krishna, everyone. We'll start. So before that, I'm Dr. Aishwarya, and I'm so happy to be a part of this service. And just a small service for Srila Prabhupada's mission. Just want to make all the kids be aware of Krishna and Krishna conscious activities. Okay, so we'll start. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखागिनांश नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय बुधले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिने नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Okay, so I'm really happy to start this Bhakti Vriksha in the month of Kartik, which is very special. Okay, so this our class. So it is basically we are a team from ISKCON Mangalore, Sri Radha Govinda Temple. This is our lordships, Sri Radha Govinda, and we are all grateful to Temple President Namanishta Das Prabhu. Without him, without his mercy, this wouldn't have happened. And so it's all Prabhupada's mercy and Krishna's mercy. So I think that you all remember the 18-day session. I don't know whether you forgot actually whatever we learned. Okay. So yeah, this is our founder Acharya, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. You would have, some of you would have visited ISKCON temple, right? So you all would have seen him. So we learn his Bhagavad Gita, that is Bhagavad Gita as it is, the commentaries written by, the purport written by Prabhupada. So Prabhupada, like you all, were like very spiritual in the childhood itself. See, you can see he was just 5 years old. He conducted a Radha Yatra. All his friends all came. Radha Yatra means we keep Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra. Okay, Krishna only, Krishna, Balram and Subhadra in a cart like this. Okay, small cart, and they pull. Okay, so just you would have seen some processions happening. So just a overview of what Srila Prabhupada is. And this is a Kartik month. Okay, Damodara month we have. And from October 31st, yesterday, we started this month. And for 1 month, it's very special month. Okay, anything you hear about Krishna, you chant about Krishna, anything you do religious, very auspicious in this month. Okay, so chanting Hare Krishna should be done. Okay, so all of you, I think you all are chanting, right? Yeah, so can you all unmute once and chant Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Okay, thank you so much. I was missing this vibration. We used to have every 18 days, no? This much. All used to chant. So good. Okay, so there are some senior students here. You can all teach the juniors how to chant. Okay, help me in doing that. Okay, so we will, as we go on the session, we will start doing it. Okay, so so chanting is very important in this month. Okay, whatever you can. Now, this is a question answer session now to all my previous students or whoever, like there are many students. Okay, please raise your hand if you know. Yeah, so the first question is to Makam. Who's God, Makam? Oh, where is he? Yes, Makam.
Mataji, God is Krishna. He is Bhagavan. He is a person known as Sham Sundar form.
Very good. Yes. So is he a person? Makam already answered. Very good. 100 marks. Okay. So Makam really remembers what I taught. Okay. So who is God? That's why it's important to attend the first 18 days sessions. But most of you all would have been known because you have been attending some sessions. So who is God? Krishna is God. Okay. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. And in Bhagavad Gita also we have lot of references. Okay. Where we say God is Krishna and he is a person. Don't think that God is light, energy. No. God is a person. Okay. Okay, so the next question will be, he already told about the form of God, right? Yeah, so he already told his original form is Sham Sundar form. Okay, so what is the Sham Sundar form, Charvi? Can you
Hare
explain?
Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, you tell the new people
Mataji,
what is Sham Sundar form. Huh.
Mataji, his body color is Neela Megha Shama color. That is the sky's blue color, and he wears a yellow garment.
Yeah.
And also he has a peacock feather in his hair, and he has a flute which is having 7 holes in it, and each hole is kind of having each instrument in it. So
It's each different tunes. Okay, it is 6 holes and each different tunes. Okay, so that is the original form she told. So God is Krishna, he is a person, and his original form is the two-handed Sham Sundar form. Yes, and what are the 4 yugas? Yes, Monish, what are the 4 yugas we learned?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
The 4 yugas are Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and Kali Yuga. We are now in Kali Yuga.
Yeah. In Satya Yuga, what people do? What was the dharma? You remember?
They do meditation. The dharma is doing meditation.
Yes, meditation. And Treta Yuga? Like this, they do something on the fire.
Pujas.
Sacrifice. Yes, and Dwapar Yuga is the temple worship, puja.
And
yes, you are going to answer my next question then. Okay, which yuga Krishna appeared? Krishna is already there, but it's like a sun. Sun is rising and setting. Similarly, Krishna is already there. We think that sun is, but we won't tell that sun died, right? So sun is already there. It's been covered by clouds, and you know about the rotational relation. So all that. So sun is there in some other place at that time. So sun is always there. Like that, Krishna is always there. So he appears and disappears. And which yuga Krishna appeared? Ashish?
Ma'am, Dwapara Yuga.
Yes, very good. So Dwapara Yuga, Krishna appeared. Okay. And what is the dharma of Kali Yuga? I think Monish was almost about to answer that. Still, yes, Vedant Vishwarup.
Yes, Mataji.
What was the dharma?
The dharma in Kali Yuga is to chant the holy name.
Very good. Yes, excellent. Oh, all these kids are like super. You can take class now. Okay. So dharma in Kali Yuga is chanting the holy name. Okay, this is an important question. What are the 5 subject matters of Bhagavad Gita? You remember I taught you with action songs? Who will tell me?
Raise your hand physically.
Who is it? Yes, Parthiv. Oh, who's this? Yes, Parthiv.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Ishwara. Jiva.
One second. Let me. Yeah. Just show them.
Ishwara.
Ishvara, Jiva,
Kala. And Karma.
once more.
Ishwara. Jiva. Prakriti. Kala. And Karma.
Yes, very good. Yes. So that's yeah. So okay. So this is the 5 subject matters. Okay. So Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, and Karma. So these are the 5 things Bhagavad Gita basically deals about. So you're all perfect in this now. Okay. So who's God? Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay. So Mannat, are you there? Can you tell some sloka from Bhagavad Gita where Krishna is supreme? Like any sloka you remember? 1 line, 2 line? Is she there? Okay, like there are some 5 slokas, many slokas, but the 4 important slokas is Krishna says, Matta Paradaram Nanyad. There is nobody superior to me. In the 7th chapter, he says. He also says, Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo Matta Sarvam Pravartade. From me, everything emanates. Okay, in the 10th chapter, 8th sloka, he says. And there is also slokas like Krishna says that everything is under Krishna's control, and Krishna is in everyone's heart as Paramatma. Okay, and he also says, Aham Adirhi Devanam. I am the origin of all the Devatas, and Aham Bija Pradapida. I am the seed giving father. Okay, we will also learn a sloka in this chapter, in this class. Most of you would have learned the sloka, but 1 sloka per class. Okay, we will learn. So today this Bhakti Vriksha is basically, we have divided into different groups. So it is value based education, then about the life story of Krishna, there's so many subjects. So today we will, since it's Kartik month, we will know more about Krishna. Now in Bhagavad Gita you learned the official thing, okay, what Krishna is and like a king and all that. Now I'll take you to Vrindavan, where we will learn about the sweet pastimes of Krishna. Okay, how Krishna, even being God, okay, he came as a small boy, is born to his parents, and how he did his childhood pastimes. This is from a Krishna book. You all can read that Krishna book from ISKCON. Very beautiful book, lot of pictures. Okay, so the birth of Krishna. So yeah, what are the 3 reasons why Krishna appeared? I told this in the class. Remember? Yes, Niranjan, what are the 3 reasons why Krishna appeared? Remember? 3 reasons. Who's unmuted? Yes, Niranjan. You remember? It's okay if you forgot. I can't hear you. Yes, Lakshmi.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, the 3 reasons why Krishna appeared are to establish Dharma, to protect his devotees, and to kill the demons.
So among these 3, which is the important reason?
To protect his devotees.
Very good. Yes. So Krishna basically appeared for 3 reasons. To protect his devotees. Okay, devotees are good people. They're pious people, right? And to kill the demons. See, these asuras, Krishna want to kill them because they will make disturbances in for others, right? So to protect his devotees, to kill demons, and to establish dharma or religious principle. Okay, this is the main reasons we learned from Bhagavad Gita. Now there are many reasons why Krishna appeared, but another 2 reasons. Okay, there are 2 special reasons why Krishna appeared. Who can tell me? I mentioned it in the class, but don't know whether you'll remember. Mannat, are you there? Yes, Kamal, you remember? Any reason?
Ma'am, I only remember the 3 reasons, but I don't remember the special 2 reasons.
Okay, no problem. The special 2 reason is Krishna want to give pleasure to his devotees. Okay, so 3 reason we learned: to protect his devotees, to establish dharma, to kill demons. Fine. Yes. To give pleasure. Pleasure means what? What does pleasure means? Vijay Lakshmi, can you all log in with your name, because I'm calling some mother's name and father's name.
My
So-
son, ma'am, he is
Yes.
Sri 5 years
Okay.
old.
Okay. Oh, okay. No problem.
The first
Okay,
time.
ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
Mother. Yes. Okay. Hare Krishna.
He-
So for the small kids, we will make another Bhakti Vriksha. So please forgive us for this time. We are planning for very small kids Bhakti Vriksha also. There is another Mataji who takes it. So she's a little busy. But then we will let you know that the small kids can be taken in a different batch with something exciting and very good to know, because this will be for little high, but it's okay. It's about the story of Krishna. So we'll have a story time. Okay. So 2 extra reasons why Krishna appeared is to give pleasure or happiness to devotees. Okay. And second, to do his pastimes. Pastimes means leelas. Okay. All the leelas to do. So that's why Krishna appeared. Now, the most important sloka is the 4.8. Why Krishna appeared? I think my senior batch people, they'll be already knowing this sloka. So who knows the sloka that 4.8 Paritranaya Sadhuna? Many people learned it. I don't remember who. Shreya, you learned that sloka?
No, Mataji.
Okay, who else learned? There were some people who were telling me that they already know the sloka. Monish, you know?
Yes, Mataji.
Can you try?
Yes, Mataji. Pavitranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha dushkrutam dharma samsthapanadaya sambhavami yuge yuge.
Yes,
To
very good.
protect the devotees and to establish dharma and to kill the people.
To kill the demons, not people.
To kill the demons, the Krishna
Appeared. Right. So today we're going to learn the sloka, the new people. Okay, because many mothers were requesting me for sloka class. We don't have a separate class, but in this we can learn. Okay, everyone, just don't mug up the sloka. Understand the meaning and then learn by word by word. Okay, you can all write down or you just note it down. This one. It is Paritranaya Sadhunam. Paritranaya means protect. Sadhus. Who are sadhus? Innocent people. In the sense, they are devotees. Okay? Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. Vinasham. You tell no, vinash means destroy. Whom? Dushkritam. Dushkritam means the demons. Dharma samsthapanarthaya. Dharma samsthapanarthaya, to establish dharma. Sambhavami yuge yuge. So I come in every yuga. You know, the 4 yugas: Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Kali Yuga. In all the yugas, Krishna has come as in his incarnations. Okay. Okay. So we will learn the sloga at the end of the class also. But then, okay. So I will read one line and you can repeat after me. Okay. You can unmute yourself. Okay.
Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha
No. I'll sing one line and you repeat after me. I'll sing the first line, then I'll break, then you can sing, then second line, like that. Okay? Don't sing together. Otherwise, we can't learn. Yes. Now unmute. Paritranaya
धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय
Krishna. Okay, I better unmute one person. Yes, Makam. Paritranaya sadhunam. Repeat after me.
परित्राणाय साधूनां
Vinashaya chatushkritam.
विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां
Dharma samsthapanarthaya.
धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय
Sambhavami yuge yuge.
संभवामि युगे युगे माता
Yes. Very good. Yes. Yes, Parthiv. Paritranaya sadhunam.
परित्राणाय साधूनां
Vinashaya cha dushkritam.
विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां
Dharma samsthapanarthaya.
धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय
Sambhavami yuge yuge.
संभवामि युगे युगे.
Yes, very good. Yes. So this is how you should learn. Okay. One line, not like every line together. And you should understand the meaning. So let me go to the meaning first and again come back to the sloka. So translation is, the real translation is something else. But to make it simple for you guys, I made it like, to protect my devotees. Krishna is saying to Arjuna, to protect my devotees, that is Krishna's devotees, to destroy the demons, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion or dharma. I advent myself, means I appear millennium after millennium. So Krishna is saying, see whom Krishna is killing here? Who will tell me the picture? Kamal, who is this? Krishna is killing someone. You remember, you know? Some will be knowing. Didipya, Hare Krishna. Whom Krishna
Hare
kills?
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna is killing Kamsa.
Very good. Yes. And even while killing Kamsa, Krishna is like very pleasant. See his face? No? So this is why Krishna appeared, to protect his devotees, to destroy the demons, and to establish dharma. So this is the meaning of the sloka. Okay. So understand the meaning first. Any sloka when you learn, don't try to mug it up, because then it becomes just just like some few words. But when you know the meaning, because this Bhagavad Gita is a love letter by Krishna. Okay, he is telling us to Arjuna that he have given this Bhagavad Gita for all of us, right? So we have already completed the 18 days session. If you people didn't have attended Bhagavad Gita session, please do join for tomorrow's session. From tomorrow, we have 18 days session, 3 different batches. Any batch you can join. They're wonderful teachers. 6 a.m. will be taught by Sri Ram Prabhu, and 5 p.m. will be dealt by me, and 7 p.m. we have Shushmita Mataji. So please join. Okay. So 18 days we can't teach slokas. It's very short time. And this is an important sloka. If somebody asks why Krishna appeared, you can tell. Paritranaya sadhunam, to protect his devotees. Paritranaya sadhunam. Vinashaya cha dushkritam. Vinashaya, to destroy the demons. Dharma samsthapanarthaya, to establish dharma. What happens? Krishna comes every yuga. Sambhavami yuge yuge. Okay, Krishna comes in every yuga. Okay, so please memorize this sloka for the next week. Okay, write it down somewhere and keep reading it. I know you're busy with your school studies. Still, you can give some 5 minutes time to recite it every day. And your brain is really active in this age. So you can actually learn the slokas, not like elders. So even elders, they can repeat and then learn. Okay, you can teach your mothers also. So this is the reason why Krishna appeared. So this is a sloka for today. Okay, I'm taking a simple sloka today. Okay, now let us see how Krishna comes. So Krishna says, okay, who will read this? People, please raise your hands if you want to read. Anushka, yes. I have some volunteers from the last batch. Yes, Anushka.
I will come from myself as the Supreme Lord Krishna to save all the devotees and kill all the demons and establish dharma.
Very good. Did you learn the sloka, Anushka?
Paridhanaya sadhuna Mataji.
Yes. Can you sing?
Yes, Mataji. परित्राणाय साधूना विनाशाय च दुष्कृता धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Hari bol. Always when you learn, the Sanskrit has a meter called chantas, okay? That's high for you. But then when you learn the slokas, always learn in a meter. That meter is important. Otherwise, it just becomes like words. So always, now Anushka was singing, no? Like make it a tune to sing, so that it's pleasing also. And don't think it is different from Krishna. No, that slokas of Bhagavad Gita, it came from the lotus mouth of Krishna, who's God. So when you chant the slokas, it is not different from Krishna. So you can chant every day whichever sloka you like. And this sloka is very important and basic. Okay. So out of all the three reasons, to save the devotees. See, Krishna looks so cute, no? Yes. So he came to save the devotees. And what were the other two special reasons why he came? Yes, Sai Tanishka. The two special reasons. Hare Krishna. Two special reasons why Krishna came, appeared. Do you remember? Yes, Sri Lekha.
Yes, Mataji.
What was the special two reasons why Krishna came other than these three reasons?
Mataji, I don't know.
Okay. Anu, you remember? Okay. Chandana. Yes, Chandana.
Mataji, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, the first reason is to give pleasure to his devotees.
Very good. And do his pastimes. That is Leelas. Okay. So to give pleasure or happiness to his devotees and to do his pastimes or Leelas. Okay. Now let us see how Krishna was born. So before that, what happened? Okay. So when Treta Yuga was about to enter, because Krishna appeared in Dwapara Yuga, right? So at that time, there were so many demons on earth. Okay. This Bhumi Devi, earth was called Bhumi Devi. Okay. So this earth was having lot of demons. Demons means what? Negative characters. Okay. You've seen in movies now, villain, hero, heroine. The villain character means negative character. So that's demons. They have all negative things. What they do, they destroy our home. They hurt people. They rob. They steal. They kill people. So these are all negative people. Okay, demons. So there were so many demons on earth. So this Bhumi Devi, we call no Bhumi Devi. Yeah, so when this Bhumi Devi, she was having lot of problems because of these demons, and she took a form of a cow. See, you can see she took a form of a Kamadhenu cow, and she went to Lord Brahma. So Brahma is the creator, right? The secondary creator. He was the first living entity who came out of the navel of Vishnu. So there was a lotus flower and Brahma came, and Brahma created all of us. So Brahma is the son of Krishna. Okay. Krishna, Brahma knows everything. And then this cow came to Brahma and asked for help. So once upon a time, the earth goddess, that is Bhumi, became a cow and went to ask Lord Brahma for help because she didn't have anybody else to ask for help. So she went to Lord Brahma. Why she went? Because there was so much burden in her. See, if somebody step on us or if we carry someone and if it's heavy, then we feel like we should do something. We need some help. Similarly, when the demons was there in the Bhumi, she took the form of a cow. See, cow is very holy. See, you can see all the devatas in the body of the cow, right? So she went to Lord Brahma for help. Now, what Brahma did? Brahma prayed to Krishna. Okay, Brahma meditates on the Vishnu form of Krishna and he prayed. So, God is so merciful. Okay, he's our father. So if we have problems, our fathers will help us, right? Definitely. So similarly, Krishna thought, okay, let me go and take birth. Okay. and kill the demons. Okay, destroy the demons. So what happened? Who's this Mataji here? Who's this? Who's pregnant with Krishna? You know anybody? Yes, Sai Pravalika. Who's this? You all be knowing.
She is Kamsa's sister, Devaki.
Yes, very good. So Kamsa's sister Devaki. So Devaki got married to whom? You know, whom did Devaki marry, Charvi?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Sorry Mataji, I do not know.
Okay, Vasudev. Okay, so Kamsa had a sister called Devaki. Now Devaki got married to Vasudeva. So that they are the original biological father of Krishna. Now this Devaki got married to Vasudeva, and Kamsa was so happy. He's the brother, no? So you've seen in North India, might be like the newly married wife and husband, bride and groom, they travel in a cart, no, like the horse cart or like that. So they were taking, the procession was going, and Kamsa was riding. He was so attached to his sister. Suddenly, what happened? When he was going, he could hear a sound. Okay, so he was traveling, and he heard a sound from the sky. What he heard? Like, see, you are a fool that the eighth son of the this Devaki and Vasudeva is going to kill you. Okay, so this is so this is what happened. Okay, so after the wedding, what happened? Yes, Niranjan, can you read?
Yes, Mataji. After the wedding, Devaki's brother Kamsa drove them home on a wonderful golden chariot. Kamsa, you are such a fool. The eighth son of this sister will kill you.
Yes, that is the voice he heard from the sky. Okay, so Kamsa, he is a demon, actual demon. But then, since his sister was getting married, sister's name is Devaki and her husband's name is Vasudeva. So Devaki and Vasudeva was taken in a nice golden chariot by Kamsa. So he was nice. But then what happened? He heard a voice from the sky. What does the voice say? Kamsa, you are such a fool. The eighth son of his sister will kill you. If somebody hears like that, what will you feel? You are frightened, no? You feel like, oh, I'm doing so much for them, and this is what I get in turn. So what Kamsa did, he's a demon. Okay, if it was us, we can't react like this. But see Kamsa, what he did, he took his sword and he held Devaki with his left hand on the hair, and he pulled her, okay? And he was about to kill her. See, this is how the demons are. Okay, they don't have thinking capacity. They just react. They have anger. That's why anger and all is the demonic quality in us. Remember in Bhagavad Gita, we learned divine and demonic qualities. So we all have little kamsas in our heart, right? You all get angry at your mothers, right? Most of you. Yes? I don't think there's anybody. Yes, Monish? Do you get angry at your mom?
No,
Huh?
Mataji.
No?
No, Mataji.
Really? I have to ask your mother. Don't lie. We are all have little kamsas in us. Okay. So might be not too much, but there, yes, sometimes if our mothers do something which we don't like, but she'll be doing for our good. Okay, mothers will always do for our good. But sometimes if she tell, Monish, you come and study, enough of video games, enough of playing, then sometimes we get like, what is this? My mother is always telling study, study, study. She don't have any other work. Like that you'll think, no? So she's doing for your good. If you study, you will get good marks. You can get up into good college. You will get good job. You can be successful in life, right? So that's why your mothers are advising. And that time you get angry sometimes. Similarly, when Kamsa, when he heard the sound that the eighth son of Devaki and Vasudeva is going to kill you, he got so angry and he started pulling Devaki's hair and started killing her. Then Vasudeva, because he is very pious Brahmana, he's a Vaishya actually, but he had a Brahmanical qualities. So Vasudeva told, see Kamsa, what is the use of killing Devaki now? See, if you kill Devaki, her son is going to kill you, right? So Devaki is your own sister. And not only that, today was her marriage. Will anybody kill their own sister on the marriage day? That's not practical. So Vasudeva somehow tried to convince Kamsa and told, okay, whichever child we have, how many children we have, we will all surrender those children to you. We will give that child to you. So you can do whatever you want with that child. So now Kamsa can't leave them, no, Devaki and Vasudeva. So what he did, he took both of them and put it in the jail. Okay, so they were in the jail. That's the previous slide. And Devaki had how many children? Who knows? How many children did Devaki give birth to? Vaidehi, you know? Total.
Yes, she had 8 children, but
Yes.
she also had a girl.
Yeah, that 8th one was a girl, right?
Yes.
Yes. So the first 6 kids were boys, and what happened to them? They were all taken to Kamsa. Okay. So each time when she got pregnant, Vasudeva took those children to Kamsa, and Kamsa saw the first child. Okay. The first child was called Kirtiman. So that boy was given to Kamsa, and Kamsa, like, he is also he is a demon, but still he also had a soft heart. And he told Vasudeva, he respected Vasudeva for keeping his word. And he told Vasudeva, first child is not going to kill me, Vasudeva. So you take him. No, I'm not going to kill him. 8th child is going to kill me, na? So I'll take care of that. First child you go, take. So Vasudeva took the child and went back. Then Narad Muni came. Narad Muni, no, he creates lot of spiciness in masala he'll make. He is a good devotee. He is waiting for Krishna to appear. So what he did, he went to Kamsa and told, you fool Kamsa, what if the 8th child might be, this is the 8th child, and might be it's coming in descending order, not ascending order. It is just told 8th child will kill you. But they didn't tell the last 8 or the first 8, right? First of the 8. So he confused Kamsa. And Kamsa started thinking, oh yes, I'm a fool. What am I thinking? It can be like from down to up and up to down, right? So this can be the 8th child. So he confused Kamsa. So this is all for this pastime, okay? So Kamsa, he took the child again and he killed that child, okay? So 6 boys were killed like that. And the 7th, who was the 7th child of Devaki? You're all Pandits, I know, you all know the story. Might be your grandmothers would have told, or you would have already read. Chantana, you remember the 7th child?
Yes, Mataji. The 7th child was Balaram, but the gods Krishna's devotee, another godly devotee who is Yoga Maya, she transferred that child into Rohini's womb.
Yes, very good. Yes, Chandana, very good. You already read it. So Devaki was pregnant with Balram. Okay, Balram is who? Balram is nobody but Anantashesh, on which Vishnu resides. Balram is Guru. Okay, so before getting Krishna, we need to have a Guru. That's what. And these 6 children were born, no? So already, so Balram came to clean the womb. Actually, Balram came as a support. Okay, and he was, as she told, transferred, Chandana told, no, transferred to Rohini. Okay, so Rohini was in Gokul. Rohini is another name, another wife of Vasudeva. So Rohini became pregnant with Balram. Okay. So at 8th time again, Devaki was pregnant. And 8th time, Krishna was there in her womb. And she was so blessed. You can see here, all the Devatas, they came to offer prayers because the Supreme Lord is coming to take birth, right? So that's why they all came to offer prayers. So this happened. And then Krishna was born in the jail. Okay. Mautika, Hare Krishna. Can you read this?
Mataji, I'll read. Vasudeva saw his wonderful baby son with 4 hands holding a conch shell, club, disc, and lotus flower, and flashing his bright effulgence within the room. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you. So what happened? Yes. So Vasudeva saw this baby, okay? So Krishna, because Vasudeva and Devaki had prayed in their previous janma to get Krishna as their son, okay? Vishnu as the son. So Krishna came as the 4-handed Vishnu form, okay? See here, you can see conch shell, Shanga, Chakra, Gada, Padma, okay? He appeared like this in a jail. See, this place is still in Madura. And when I visited that place, I could feel that vibration there. It's a beautiful place in Madura. It is called Sri Krishna Janmasthali. It's a Janmasthan. And when we went there was a jail into which we had to go. It's like a cave-like thing, and we have to go inside. And that place is still preserved. They have a small Ladu Gopal deity, and there is a deity of Krishna there, Gopal. And you can see that place. This place is still there. They have kept it, and like it's been maintained beautifully. There's a jail actually, and inside that Krishna was born. Okay, so see the 400 form. And when this Devaki and Vasudeva saw this 400 form, they couldn't believe. Oh, how did God come as their child? And what if Kamsa come to know? Then Kamsa will kill this child, no? So Devaki and Vasudeva prayed, please become a small kid, okay? 200 kid form. So see, Krishna immediately became a small kid, okay? So Krishna, see the body is glowing, okay? Flashing, the whole room was glowing because Krishna was born, okay? And then what happened? If Kamsa come to know, then Krishna would be killed. But that won't happen, right? Krishna want to do his pastimes. That is the second confidential reason now why Krishna appeared, to give pleasures to his devotees, to do his pastimes. So he told Vasudeva, okay, take me to Gokul. Let us go. And then Vasudeva took Krishna. But then when Vasudeva took Krishna in his hand, what happened? What happened to the... Yes, Yamini, you know? What happened? Because there were so many guards around. Kamsa was there, right? How did he go out? There were chains, shackles in his hand. There were shackles. Okay, 4 shackles. Okay, what are the real problems in our life? You remember, Sai? The 4 main problems. What is that?
Birth, death, disease, and birth, death, and disease. And our karma.
Old age.
Old age.
Yes. Birth, death, old age, and disease. These are the 4 real problems in our life, right? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Dukkha, Dosha, Darshana. We already talked about this in Bhagavad Gita. So Vasudeva was having 4 shackles, like 2 in the hands, 2 in the legs. So this indicate birth, death, old age, and disease. And immediately when Vasudeva took Krishna in his hand, the chains broke. Okay, the shackles broke. And that means if we take Krishna with us in the holy name as Hare Krishna mantra, if we take Krishna with us, then we are free from these 4 chains: birth, death, old age, disease. So immediately when Vasudeva took Krishna, all the chains broke. And all the guards who were in the jail, no, they all slept. So they are Maya. Okay, the Maya will sleep. Okay, because Maya is also Krishna's energy, and we can overcome it by taking Krishna. And what happened? All the jails, that doors opened. Okay, and Vasudeva took Krishna out. Nobody could see, and it was raining also at that time. And who else came? See, who is this behind Vasudeva? Who's protecting Krishna? Same people are raising their hands. Yes, Gul Malhotra Mohapatra. Hare Krishna. Who is this protecting Vasudeva and Krishna? Behind? Oops. Where did you go? Yes, Ashish.
Yes, Mataji.
Who's this?
Ma'am, Sheshnag.
Nandashesh, right? Very good. Yes. Is Amok, can you read this? What happened then?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Then the Lord?
Then the Lord turned himself into an ordinary small baby. Vasudeva quietly took his little son out of the prison.
Yes, very good. Thank you. So that we already saw, na? How the 400 form became a small boy. See, Krishna is so cute in Vasudeva's hand. And you can see all the guards are sleeping. Okay. And the doors and all opened. Okay. And this is all Yogamaya of Krishna acting. Okay. This is not happening in this yuga. It won't happen. We can see in movies how they are showing, right? So, okay. It's all because of his energy. And Ananda Sheshi, Nagashesh is protecting Krishna. If somebody comes, Ananda Shesh will destroy them. Similarly, when we have have Krishna with us in his holy name, when we chant Krishna's name, we will be protected by Anantashesh. Anantashesh is nobody but Guru. Okay, he's Balram, he's a Guru Tattva. That means we need to have a guru to reach Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada is a Jagat Guru, okay, because we are following his Bhagavad Gita. He's the one who gave this ISKCON to us. So we are indirectly following him. So we need to have a guru's shelter. Okay, then what happened? He was going out. It was raining very badly. Okay, and it was 12 o'clock at night when Krishna appeared. So everybody slept and it was raining. Okay, you know why it rained? Like, I'll tell you, there are few reasons, but I'll tell you just 2-3 reasons why it started raining. Okay, so Krishna's color is what? What is Krishna's color, Didipya? What it is compared to? Krishna's color is compared to?
Mataji, Krishna's color is blue.
Real blue or something mixed, no? Bluish black.
And the clouds color.
Yes, clouds color. Very good. So Krishna's color is a clouds color. So the clouds were thinking that Krishna, the God, has appeared in our color. Okay, Krishna came in our color. There are so many colors, no? Krishna could have appeared, but why he came in this color? And in Bhagavatam, it is already mentioned that Krishna will come in this color on this yuga. So the clouds were thinking, we are so blessed that Krishna came in our color, and they started crying. So when the clouds cry, it comes as rain. Okay, that is one reason. Second reason is when Krishna is born, we ISKCON people, all of us, we do Abhishek. Okay, we give bath to the Lord when on the day of Janmashtami. So Krishna didn't take bath, no. He was immediately taken from Devaki in the jail to Yashoda Maya in Gokul. So when he was taken, the nature, the clouds thought, oh, Krishna was not given a bath. So they gave shower so that he takes bath. So this is another reason. Okay. So, and another reason is when Krishna is taken, nobody should know. If anybody know, then what will happen? Kamsa will come to know, right? If Kamsa is a demon, if he knows that Vasudeva is taking Krishna and going, he'll come and kill. So when it rains at night, at 12 o'clock, when it rains, we all stay inside our house, right? We don't want to go out. And because of that sound of the rain, we can't hear anything. So that's why this is all Yogamaya doing, so that nobody know that Krishna is born and Vasudeva's footsteps are not heard. So that's why, and that is another reason why it started raining. So Anandashesh protected, okay, and they went and crossed Yamuna. So they were crossing Yamuna and going, okay. Yes, who will read this? Only few people. Okay, Harini. Whoever wants to read, please raise your hand. Yes. What happened? Can you read this, Harini?
Yes, Mataji. They came to the Yamuna river. It was roaring with big waves and foam, but they were able to cross.
Yes. Yes, Yamuna is a devotee of Krishna. Okay, we call her, it's a Devi. Okay, Yamuna Maharani ki jai. So Yamuna Devi, she gave way to Krishna when Vasudeva was carrying, and Anandashesh protected. Okay, but actually Yamuna Devi was serving Krishna. Okay, and they gave way. There was high tide. Actually, they were not able to cross, but then they crossed. Okay, and Yamuna Devi also rose to see Krishna, and it is said that she touched his lotus feet. Okay, and see how it was raining, and Vasudeva could calmly, cross and go to Gokul. So when he went to Gokul, there was already a girl born to Yashoda Maya. So Yashoda Maya and Nanda Maharaj, okay, they were in Gokul. So who was the actual parents of Krishna? Whom was Krishna born to, Chandana? First?
Mataji, first Krishna was born to Devaki, and then Vasudeva shifted Krishna to Gokula, and he exchanged him with the baby girl which had born to Yashoda.
Very good. Yes. So first Krishna was born to Devaki and Vasudeva, and then Vasudeva took Krishna to Gokul, where there was Yashoda Maya, and Yashoda Maya gave birth to a baby girl. Okay, then he exchanged with her, with the girl. So Krishna was kept near Yashoda Maya, and the baby girl was taken. Okay, this is all the instructions was given by Krishna himself. See what happens. So what happened after that? Yes, Parthiv, can you read?
He walked inside quietly and put Krishna down here next to Mother Yashoda. Then he picked up Yashoda's baby girls and went back with her to the prison of Kamsa, where he put her down next to Devaki.
Yeah. So you understood? So what Vasudeva took, he kept Krishna. See, you can see the blue boy. Yeah, the bluish black. So Krishna was kept near Yashoda Maya, and the baby girl was taken. Who was this baby girl who was born to Yashoda Maya? Ashish, you know? Who was that girl?
No, Mataji.
That's Maya Devi actually, okay? So Maya, the Mahamaya was born actually. Maya Devi is that Durga Devi, what you call, okay? So she was born. So what did Vasudeva do? He kept Krishna near Yashoda and then took this one, that Devi, okay? That Maya Devi. And then went back to Kamsa's jail. So when he went back, everybody was again sleeping. Nobody knew this happened, okay? And he kept this baby girl near Devaki. And the girl started crying. So all the guards got up and they informed Kamsa that the 8th child is born. Then Kamsa got confused. 8th child is a boy, no? How come there's a girl born? Still, okay, he tried to kill her, okay? So what happened when he was about to kill her? What happened? The Maya Devi, the Durga Devi, she flew up, okay? And with all her weapons, she appeared in front of Kamsa. When Kamsa tried to kill the child, the girl flew up in the air and she was Maya Devi, okay? See, you can see. And Maya Devi started telling to Kamsa, Kamsa, you have been fooled. She didn't tell how it happened. She just told you have been fooled. The boy who's going to kill you is already taken birth somewhere else. Okay, so be aware. So beware of it. So she gave a warning to Kamsa that this happened, and Kamsa saw this Devi. See, all the weapons she was holding. So that happened actually. And then what happened in Gokul is Krishna's birthday was celebrated. Okay, Yashoda Maya was so happy. She didn't have kids for a long time. And then she got Krishna. See, you can see here Balram. He's so cute. He's 13 days elder. Okay, this is after few days. But then Krishna was given an Abhishek and all the ceremonies were performed. Okay, Janmashtami. So you will also be having some Laddu Gopal at home or the baby Krishna. So that is like a small kid at your home, right? So you can consider him as your younger brother and just dress him up, give him nice things to eat, fruits to eat, some chocolates, everything. Krishna will love that, okay? So this is how we do it. And then Nandotsav. Next day was Nandotsav. Nandotsav means what? Nandar Maharaj is a person who is okay, he was very nice person. Actually, Vasudeva was a Kshatriya and Nanda Baba is a Vaishya. Okay, so Nanda Baba, he gave lot of cows for charity. Those days, now we give gifts, no? For birthday party, we cut cake, then we give gifts. But those days, we give prasad to all and then they donate cows. Okay, so Nanda Baba gave so many cows in charity. He gave gold and everything because he was so happy to get Krishna as his son. And Nandotsav was celebrated and Yashoda Maya started, Krishna started his pastimes with Yashoda Maya. So this is how the birth happened. Okay, how how Kamsa wanted to kill the children and he put Devaki and Vasudeva in the jail and the 8th child was born, okay, and Vasudeva exchanged the babies, right? And Yogamaya, the Mahamaya, okay, she already warned Kamsa. So Kamsa now knew that Krishna has been born somewhere, but he don't know where actually. But then she just told that he is born, okay? The person who's going to kill you is born. So Kamsa was really frightened and then he will start sending so many demons. Okay, later on he'll come to know Krishna is in Gokul and he'll send so many demons to kill Krishna. But that won't happen. What will happen? The demons will get killed, right? So nobody can kill Krishna, right? Yes, Hema Harshini, you know which first demon Kamsa sent to Gokul?
No, Mataji.
That was the only female demon, which in the sense female character who, oh yes, Arna, Hare Krishna Arna. How are you?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
You know which demon Krishna killed first? Did you read?
It was starting with B. I was trying to remember. I had watched it.
P na?
I was
Putana.
Bhutana, yes.
Okay, thank you. So Putana was the first demon who was killed by Krishna. Okay, Kamsa started sending. That we will learn in the next class. What all pastimes Krishna had. Because this is Kartik month, Damodar month, you should know the Damodar Leela also, where Krishna was tied by Yashoda Maya to a motor, and then how the Leelas happened. So I will try to cover it up in this 4 weeks we have the Kartik month. Okay, so that's how Krishna was born, and it was a big celebration in Vrindavan. Even now, you can ask Roshan Prabhu who've been to Vrindavan. They'll celebrate Janmashtami like anything. Okay, they will throw butter at each other. Because they have lot of cows, they will give milk and to everyone. They will give so many gifts. And Krishna is like a lala. Krishna is like a baby in Vrindavan. He's not considered God because he's very sweet in Vrindavan. So everyone started loving Krishna. Okay, then they started enjoying the birth of Krishna, and Nandolsav is being celebrated every year. And Dwapar Yuga, you know, Krishna appeared, and then everybody was so happy, okay, to get Krishna as their baby. They all were considering Krishna as their child. Okay, so what are the 5 reasons why Krishna appeared? We already learned 3 plus 2, right? Tanishka, can you remember the reasons?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. What were the reasons Krishna appeared?
To establish dharma.
Huh?
To kill the demons. To give pleasure to the devotees.
Okay.
To do his pastimes and leela.
Okay. Did you say protect the devotees?
To protect his devotees.
Yes, very good. So protect his devotees, to kill the demons, to establish dharma, to do his pastimes, and to give pleasure or happiness to his devotees. Okay, so what did Kamsa hear from the air? He heard something, no, Sai? What did he hear here when he was going in the chariot? Are you there, Sai Pravalika? Yeah, Niranjan.
Hare Krishna Mataji, can you repeat once more the question?
Yes. What did Kamsa hear when he was taking Devaki and Vasudeva, no? After the marriage?
Yeah, Sky God told you are fool. The 8th son of Devaki will kill you.
Yes. And what did Kamsa do after that? Yes, Niranjan. What did Kamsa do after that? After hearing that?
Kamsa is going to imprison Devaki and who is it? Devaki and Vasudeva. Then later he will kill one by one all sons of Devaki, and when he tries to kill the 8th child, the baby child is going to fly in the air, and it will turn into Durga Devi, and later she'll give a warning saying that he has taken birth somewhere else, and he will kill you.
Yes. So, Niranjan, it is Vasudeva, not Vasudeva. Okay, don't get confused. Vasudeva is Krishna's another name. Son of Vasudeva is called Vasudeva. Okay, so Kundi Devi says, no, Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Nama. So in Kunti Stuti, we can hear that she is praising Krishna as Krishnaya Vasudevaya. Krishna has come as Vasudev's son. That's why he called Vasudev. So Krishna is called Vasudev, and his parents were father was called as Vasudev. Okay, and yes, already answered the next question. Who were Krishna's parents? So it has 2 parts. First is Devaki and Vasudeva, who actually gave birth, but then Krishna was taken to Yashoda Maya and Nanda Baba. Okay, where did Krishna appear, Monish? Actually, what was that place called?
In Kamsa jail, Mataji.
It was in a jail, right? It's in Madura. Okay, that jail. So in the jail he was born. Okay. So who protected Krishna from behind while crossing Yamuna. Who was that who was protecting Parthiv?
Anandashesh.
Yes, very good. So Anandashesh protected Krishna from behind, right? And to whom was Krishna taken to actually? So Krishna was crossed. I mean, the Yamuna river was crossed, and Krishna was taken somewhere. No, Chandana.
Yes, Mataji. When Krishna was taken to Yashoda Maya and Nanda Maharaj at the Gokul.
Yes. So he was taken to Yashoda Maya and Nanda Maharaj. Now, what happened to the female child? Niranjan already told that female child became Durga Devi and she disappeared, right? She warned Kamsa and disappeared. Now, which month are we celebrating now? It's the Kartik month or Damodar month. Okay. Dama plus Udara. Dama means rope and Udara is abdomen. So Krishna was tied by rope of love by Yashoda Maya in the abdomen. So it's called Damodara. Okay. And Kartik means Kartika is Radharani. Okay. Who's Kirtika Sundari's daughter. So that's why this month is also called Kartik. And what should we do in this month? What can we do, Ashish? More? The Kali Yuga Dharma.
Mantra.
Yes, chant Hare Krishna mantra. Hope you're all chanting. You all were chanting 108 times. Please don't stop it. It's not only for the course, it's for your lifetime. So please chant how much ever possible. So this is the Damodar Leela, which I'll be talking on. Might be the third class. Tomorrow, next class, it's only on Sundays. So next class, we can talk about some demons like Putana, Trinavarta, all that. Then after that, the third Sunday, we can, third or fourth, we can talk about Kartik, this Damodar Leela. And it's already 11:30 now. Okay, so please remember the sloka and chant Hare Krishna. The sloka is very important to learn. Okay, just start with the simple sloka. Paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samstapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Always learn the meaning and then try to remember the sloka. Don't mug it up. Okay, you should know the meaning. That is very important. It'll be difficult in the beginning to learn slokas, but then slowly you can learn. Okay, who will recite the sloka now to me? Who will recite? Yes, Sai. Sloka.
Pavitranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samstapapardaya sambhavami yuge yuge.
Yes, very good. Yes, so the sloka is very important to you should chant the sloka. Okay, every day try to remember and I try to learn it. Who else will chant? Yes, Arna. Yes, Arna.
Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge.
Haribol. Wow, that was a nice tune. Yes, you can sing like that also. Yes, Anirudh.
Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chaturshrutam dharma samstapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge.
Vinashaya cha dushkritam. Tell it once more.
Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya
Vinashaya cha dushkritam. Tell.
Vinashaya chaturshrutam.
Next week I'm going to catch you. No, you have to correct the second line. No, that's wrong. Vinashaya cha dushkritam. Dushkritams are demons. Okay? So vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samstavanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Yes. So Chandana, you know the sloka?
Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
परित्राणाय साधु
Wow, so many graphics, huh?
दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Yes, very good. You should know the meaning also, okay? So all of you should know the meaning also. Charvi, you know the sloka? You know? Who's that?
Mataji, you unmuted me. Makam.
1 second, Makam. Okay, Charvi.
परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
What is the meaning, Charvi?
The meaning of this is Paritranaya Sadhunam means that the Krishna will appear to save his devotees. Vinashaya Chadushkritam means that he will kill all the demons.
Yes.
Dharma Sansthapanartaya means he will establish Dharma. He will come in every yuga to save his
devotees. Yes. Yes, Makam.
Mataji, I wanted to say one thing. Why Balram was born first? Because in every Leela of Vishnu, Balram, he was born as brother, small brother of Krishna, ma'am. Mataji. So.
Yes, that is true. That Lakshman, no, when he came with Rama, then so Lakshman was thinking, every time I come as younger brother, so this time I'll come as an elder brother, right? Yes, so Balram was born. Very good. Yes, I think we can take up breakout rooms, and I'll open the chat. You can ask questions in the chat. Our class is over.